This morning we did our pre-assessment, right? So some of us did awesome and some of us need some help. I didn't expect you to score 100 on it because this is something that I have not taught you yet. So it's okay if you didn't do great, okay? ¿Entendimos lo que acabo de decir? Marlon, ¿entendiste? Más o menos, o sí o no. Sí, ok, perfecto. Ok, so el objetivo de hoy, como dije anteriormente, fue resolver el perímetro. The objective for today is going to be I can solve for perimeter. So something very important. What do you need, sir? Quickly. Ma'am, sit right there. Sit on the side. I wanted you to sit over there. And then you sit right there so you can see. I want everyone paying attention. That includes you, sir. So stop doing what you're doing. Thank you. Okay, everyone open up to a new sheet of paper in your notebook. Everyone's going to open up and you're going to write, your title's going to be 4.5C. 4.5C. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. Okay, so in today's objective, since we're learning about perimeter, right? It's really important that we understand what the formula is for perimeter, okay? Como estamos aprendiendo de lo que es perímetro, tenemos que entender la fórmula de perímetro, okay? So perimeter is the measurement of the distance around an object. So what's around? The outside of an object, right? So let's say it again. Perimeter, what's the cognate in Spanish? Perímetro. Measurement of the distance around an object. Es la medida de la distancia alrededor de un objeto, okay? So estamos hablando de afuera. If you can see here on my drawing, right? We have a square, correct? And what's the perimeter? What's one side? One side of the perimeter? 5 inches. So our formula for perimeter is perimeter, okay? Perimeter equals side plus side plus side plus side, okay? So perímetro es igual a lado más lado más lado más lado, okay? So, lo puedes cambiar por esto. ¿Cuáles son mis lados en este polígono? So, ¿cómo yo escribiría esto? Go ahead in your notebooks. En sus libretas, usted va a dibujar este polígono. Va a escribir 3 pies, ¿verdad? Si es en español. Si es en inglés, lo va a escribir en inglés. So, you have 2 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, and 2 feet. How am I going to solve for this problem? How am I going to find my perimeter, guys? What am I going to add? Okay, perfect. All right. So what's going to be my perimeter, Jareli? 10. So my perimeter is 10 feet. That's my answer. ¿Tenías alguna pregunta? Pudieras multiplicarlo, sí, definitivamente si los números son iguales, ¿ok? Pero como los números no todos son iguales, yo no lo multiplicaría para no confundirme todavía, ¿ok? Yes. So he had a really good question. He said, can I multiply? And the answer is yes, if all your sides are the same number. But if they're not, I wouldn't multiply them because I don't want to get you confused just yet, okay? Did you have a question, sir? Yes. Ok, so otra forma que él dice que lo hace es, él primero suma uno de los lados, ¿verdad? Que le da 5 y después lo multiplica por 2 y como quiera le da 10 pies. ¿Ok? Esa es otra manera de hacerlo. So today's date and your title should be 4.5C. Everyone should have a title. 4.5C. And you're going to put I can solve for what? What are we doing? Perimeter, right? And this is problem number 1. Do we have any questions so far? You've asked awesome questions. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta hasta ahora? No? Okay, so we're going to continue to the second problem. Are we ready? ¿Estamos listos? All right, so let me go ahead and erase this. So the next problem says, what is the perimeter of the polygon below? What is the perimeter of the polygon below? Okay, so, ¿alguien que quiera resolver este perímetro? Rachel, come on. Okay, but we have to put P because we're solving for a perimeter. Remember. So P equals what? 15 feet, and you have to put the feet. So that is correct. So thank you, Rachel. So one way Rachel did it was, Rachel added the 5s together first, and then she added 2 plus 3, and that gave her 15 feet. Alguien que no entienda. Do you understand what we are doing? So number 2, you should be writing P plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. And then answer for that, okay? Does anyone have any questions so far? Any questions that you don't understand? Are we ready for the next one? Are we ready to move on? Okay. Jonathan, puedes borrar la pizarra. Okay. We have number 3. Go ahead. It's up there. Number 3 says, what is the perimeter of the polygon below? Thank you, sir. What is the perimeter of the polygon below? What do I have to do to solve this problem? Okay, ¿qué voy a sumar? So, primeramente voy a poner P, porque estamos resolviendo para perímetro, es igual a 2 más 2 más 2. ¿O qué otra cosa puedo haber hecho aquí? Francisco, multiplicar 2 por 3. So, what is my perimeter equal to? 6 what? 6 what, guys? Inches. Okay. So, en este caso, como nuestros lados son todos el mismo número, podemos multiplicar. Multiplicamos 2 por 3 porque tenemos 3 lados, ¿verdad que sí? Y entonces nos dio un total de ¿qué? De 6 pulgadas, 6 inches. Is it important that I write IN period? Yes. Okay, are we ready to move on? No? Okay. Are we here? Did you do this one? All right, so really quickly today we're going to skip over science because of the fact that we want to work and concentrate on perimeter and area, okay? All right, so let's go on to the next problem. Are we ready? ¿Estamos listos? Okay, so Allison, erase my board, please. All right. So here we have the question says, what is the perimeter of the polygon below? 2 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, and 2 inches. Somebody else. Someone who has not had a turn. Alguien más que no haya. Allison. Come on, you can do it up here. Okay. All right. So Allison decided to add the 2's first, and that gave her a 4. Then she decided to add the 4 and the 4. That gave her an 8. And then she added 4 plus 8, and that gave her a perimeter of 12 what? Inches. Did everybody get the same thing? Give me thumbs up if you got the same thing. Okay, perfect. Are we ready to move on? Yes? All right, so here's what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you one, your own, and then you're going to try it on your own, okay? All right? So this is a little bit harder because this is going to be word problem, okay? I'm going to read it, and then you'll work out number 1, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and let me read number 1, okay? You're going to work on this individually, and then we'll go over all the answers, all right? So on number 1, what does number 1 say? It says the perimeter of the polygon below is 24 feet. What is the length of the missing side? El perímetro del polígono, así se dice, polígono, abajo es 24 pies, ¿ok? ¿Cuál es la longitud del lado que no está? The perimeter of the polygon below is 24 feet. What is the length of the missing side? Why are we yelling out? You need to show me your work. I said we're going to discuss at the end. We're not going to do it now. El perímetro del... Déjame buscar esta palabra para asegurarme que yo se lo estoy diciendo correctamente, ¿ok? Okay, so let's see. ¿Alguien tiene la contestación ya? Que vamos a seguir a la próxima. Entonces vamos a volver a todas las contestaciones al final, ¿ok? Ok, el segundo problema. The perimeter of the polygon below is 16 inches. What is the length of the missing side? El perímetro... Ay, se me olvidó. Iba a buscar esa palabra. All right, hold on. It's just that I get sidetracked because people write me on Class Dojo and then I want to answer them. All right, polygon. Polígono. El perímetro del polígono es 16 pulgadas. ¿Cuál es el lado que falta? Okay, so that's number 2. The perimeter of the polygon below is 16 inches. What is the length of the missing side? Tiene que hacer el número 2, vamos. When you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay, let's go to number 3. The perimeter of the polygon below is 12 inches. What is the length of the missing side? El perímetro del polígono abajo es 12 pulgadas. ¿Cuál es el lado que falta? ¿Cuál es el lado que falta? And then number 4, the perimeter of the polygon below is 19 meters. What is the length of the missing side? El polígono aquí abajo es 19 metros. ¿Cuál es el lado que falta? So usted tiene que trabajar 1, 2, 3 y 4, ¿ok? En su libreta y tener una contestación para mí. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to be done. I'm going to give you a little timer here. Okay, timer's running. If you feel like you already have the answers and you want me to check them, I can. If you feel like you already have the answers, I can check your answers. Si alguien ya tiene las contestaciones, yo puedo verificar las contestaciones para ver que estén correctas. Tienes que enumerar cada uno de ellos y tenías que hacer cada uno de los dibujos. Por favor. This is inches, right? Excellent. Let me see. Okay. All right, can I have a volunteer for number 1? A volunteer to do problem number 1? Okay, Darely. Can I have a volunteer for problem number 2? Who would like to do this? Come on. Milo, you can do number 3. Come on over here. And then Francisco, you can do number 4 when they're done. ¿De dónde tú sacaste ese 6, Darely? It's not incorrect. I just want to know where you got it from. I want you to show me up there how you did that. So the equal sign goes between P equals, and then you solve it. You don't have to erase it all. Do what you were doing. Do what you were doing. Just go back to that. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, come on, Milo. Do number 3. Okay, Francisco, come and do number 4, please. Gracias. Okay, so let's look up here, all eyes up here for a minute, okay? Let's look at what everybody did right here, okay? So the answers are correct, however, okay, we're missing a step here, okay? So on number 1, all right, what should you have done to get this answer? What was the first thing? What should we do? We add, right? So we say perimeter plus 4 plus 7 plus 7, right? And we're missing this side. So if I add 4 plus 7, that's 11, and 11 plus 7 is what? 18. So that's equal 18. And then this problem told me that the perimeter of the polygon is 24. So I take 24 and subtract 18, okay? Can I subtract 4 minus 8, guys? No, so I'm going to borrow from my partner here. That becomes a 1, and this becomes a 14. What's 14 minus 8? 6, okay? So this would have been what? 6 feet. So my perimeter equals 6 feet, okay? So she did get it correct. However, we just want to make sure that we check our work, okay? The next one. All right, so what he did was he added 2 plus 2 plus 6. He already knew that it was going to be 6 because this is the same length as down here. So that would have been fine, right? But if we wanted to solve, we could say P equals 2 plus 6 plus 2. 2 plus 6 is what? 8, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So this perimeter was 10, and then the whole perimeter was 16, so I would have subtracted 10 minus 6. 6 minus 0 is 6, so my perimeter was what? 6 inches. So it's important that you write the inches and the feet, okay? The next one, he added 3 plus 4, which was correct, and he got 7. But because this told me that the perimeter was 12, I should have subtracted 12 minus 7, and my answer would have been what? Perimeter equals 5 inches. So this would have been 5 inches, okay? If you don't write inches or feet, it'll be counted wrong on the test, okay? It's important. All right, the next one is the perimeter of the polygon below is 19 meters. And he did exactly what we did before. He added 7 plus 3 plus 5, which gave him 15 meters. Okay, and then he subtracted the perimeter, which was 19. 19 minus 15 is 4. So his answer would have been 4 meters. So does anyone have any questions so far? Any questions? Do you have any questions, amigo? Jonathan? No? All right, so do we understand? So the formula for perimeter is length plus width plus length plus width, okay? That's what it is. This is my, I always get confused. This is my length, right? This is my length, and this is my width, okay? So I'm adding all those sides, okay? I could have looked right here. All right, guys, so do we have any questions? So if we don't have any questions, we're going to stop this right here, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and you are going into Study Island 4.5C and Education Galaxy 4.5C for math, okay? Until the rest of the class. So that's it. That's it for this morning. We've gone over perimeter, Okay, if you feel like you still don't understand this, I need you to be honest with me and raise your hand, okay? Si usted entiende que no entiende esto, necesito que sea honesto y por favor hable conmigo, okay? Alguien que no entienda. You don't understand? Okay, we'll get together now. What about you? Okay, anyone else? Alguien que necesita ayuda. Okay, okay. All right, so can you five sit at the small group table behind, please? If you don't mind. All right, so this will conclude our recording for the morning. Thank you.